Hi, my name's Tony Espino, owner of Grass Concepts, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hey there, it's hard to believe that we've reached the end of July, but luckily there's plenty of summer left and things to see with another Explore Tulsa. This week, we start the show with hot food to go.
Then another man's treasure.
Followed by getting fit like the pros.
Plus the stage is set.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer, thrilled to be here with you yet again to bring you another episode of Explore Tulsa.
Now, as a former pizza delivery guy, I can really appreciate our first guest.
Wait a minute, you used to deliver pizza?
Well, most of it anyway. I mean, I couldn't be held accountable for if there was one or two slices missing.
Don't worry, when you use Mr. Delivery, you won't find anyone eating your food before it gets there. Plus, they have new technology that keeps the food just as fresh and warm as when it left the restaurant.
Pizza and Chinese food are big delivery items traditionally, but no one thinks of ordering Logan's or Friday's or P.F. Chang's and some of the other restaurants like Wild Fork and some of the other great restaurants here in Tulsa. But it really works well because it's a service everybody can use, and it's very simple. It's just you go online, you order your food, and within an hour it's delivered piping hot right to your house. It's a lot better than even you going to pick it up yourself because we deliver our food in thermal heat bags that have coils on the inside that keep the food at 120 degrees during the whole delivery. My name is Larry Favalora, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Mr. Delivery in Tulsa, and we are a restaurant delivery service that takes food from some of Tulsa's finest establishments to your home and office. A lot of the restaurants, when we first approached them, were concerned about what would happen to their food once it left their restaurant. When the consumer picks it up for takeout, it's up to the consumer, and the consumer knows what's going to happen to it because they're making the trek home themselves. But when they gave it to us, most of the restaurants made us do some trials. They made us deliver to them. Eric here at Logan's Roadhouse actually made us deliver the food to his home before he allowed us to deliver food to his customers. And the food was received hot, and the frozen dessert was still frozen when it was delivered to him.
Yeah, I had him deliver steaks and desserts and ice cream. I ran him through the gamut, and he did great. All things were always hot and fresh, and really the quality of service was there, where the driver was friendly, and it was always a point-to-point. So we went right from the restaurant to the house, so therefore the food is of the freshest quality.
Our drivers are all uniformed, casual pants, nice pants, a Mr. Delivery shirt, depending upon the season, a hat or a jacket as well. They drive their own vehicles. Our drivers have their own vehicles, but they have a car topper, a lighted car topper. So you'll see the Mr. Delivery car topper drive around, the bright yellow chef holding a tray with Mr. Delivery written on it.
I think it really goes right back to the quality of the individual and character. I mean, and Larry and the team have been upfront. There's been great communication between us. We've met several times already. So quickly that infrastructure is coming into place where you have a great relationship first. It's a great business relationship. There's a high level of communication. And then that shows in the product and the care we can take for the guests because that communication is there.
Our typical customer comes onto our website, mrdelivery.com, mrdelivery.com, and they order food to be delivered. We deliver from 10 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. So we're getting lunches delivered to offices, people staying in hospitals or hotels. They don't want to go out or they're stuck in. We get dinners delivered to families and parties on the weekend, appetizers from all the restaurants. So the variety of customers is really exciting, and it's really anybody. It's a small $5.95 delivery fee over the cost of the food. And so it's really an inexpensive service that anybody can use. It's been a lot of fun to put an idea on a business plan and to see it happen. I'm an architect, so conceptual design and then articulating it on a piece of paper is pretty easy for me. But to see it happen and to see all the great people and all the restaurant partners that we have that have made this location in Tulsa such a success, we're already starting to expand, and we're only 4 months old here in the Tulsa market. We're going to Owasso, we're going out to Broken Arrow, we're going into Jenks already. So it's very, very exciting to see the success that we've been able to have, and it really is because of the incredible partners that we have in our restaurants.
Larry and his crew are a great bunch of guys.
Stevie, what are you doing with your phone?
Well, that last segment kind of made me hungry, so I'm calling Mr. Delivery.
You have to wait until the end of the show, but you guys don't. Visit MrDelivery.com for a list of restaurants ready to serve you.
You're such a fun sucker.
Oh, come on. Next, you're gonna get to see some fun antiques, interesting Indian artifacts, and they even have a big harmonica for sale.
Really? We get to go shopping with Michelle Reed of 2MS Estate Sales?
Yep, that's what's just ahead when we come back with more Explore Tulsa.
Ever since the first movie theaters opened in the early 1900s, man has been trying everything to bring that same experience home to enjoy with their families. And for more than 30 years, Video Revolution and their home entertainment experts have been making those dreams come true by designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use. From 1080p LEDs to the brand new Sony 4K flat panel TVs, or come in to see the latest in sound bars and surround sound setups. Always the top name brands are found at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to your business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. No matter what technology the future holds, you can count on Video Revolution to be leading the way. Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge electronics. Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hi, I'm Judy Grove, aka Tallulah Tulsa, with Turn Tulsa Pink, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hey, it's Stevie from Explore Tulsa with my friend and optometrist for many years, Dr. Robert Zellner. Tell everybody why it's so good to come in to see you.
Well, that's a great question. Let's see, we've got 2 great locations. We try to stay cutting edge at every point along the way because let's face it, everybody wants to come in and get taken care of in a timely fashion and get the latest, greatest stuff and save some money and get on with their life. And see clearly.
And if you don't believe it, look on the website.
Absolutely, drzellner.com. You can find that we have our 2 locations at 69th and Memorial and 3030 South Harvard, or you can give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020.
And I got 4 kids, and I gotta tell you, as a big family like that, it's affordable too.
Oh yes, and of course, the #1 reason, you save some money. I mean, with our 2-pair specials, with our different unique packages that we put together, I mean, you can come in here and your money can go a lot farther than anywhere else.
And that's why with Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates, seeing is believing.
Oh, I like that, Stevie. Well done.
Hi, I'm Tim Olson with Dent Terminator, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hello and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa as we take you on a very interesting estate sale.
Michelle Reed of 2MS Estate Sales is another one of those folks who love watching Explore Tulsa, and when she watched the show, she emailed us at exploretulsa.com.
Oh yeah, that's right. She told us all about how she sets up her very unique estate sale, and we couldn't wait to get her on the show.
One man's trash is another man's treasure, and that is absolutely correct. I have seen everything under the sun sell that you might not think would sell, but that saying is absolutely true. My name is Michelle Reed. I've been in the senior industry for about 15 years, senior housing industry, and the excuse always came up, I've got to get rid of my stuff before I can move, always. So we decided to help get rid of stuff so that we could help them make their process a little easier and move a little quicker. It's a big downsize from moving from a 3,000 square foot house into a 600 square foot assisted living property, memory care property, independent living property, or even going to a patio home. Sometimes the process is very easy for them to downsize because they're ready, they're done with the stuff, it's too much work to take care of, and they want very, very minimal to take with them. Then other times they want to take everything under the sun and it doesn't fit. My grandparents owned an antique store, and so I've grown up around antiques, and then I wrote tickets at an auction here in town for probably 10 years. So it's in the blood. The garage sale, the auctions, the estate sales, I love it. There's a lot of research involved in pricing items, and you have to do that at every sale because there's unusual items from different countries and things you have not dealt with at that point. A lot of them are sentimental, and we have to take that into account for the families, so we price according to them. First off, when people walk through a sale, they say, oh, they had a beautiful home, and they're very sorry. And I have to explain, you don't have to be sorry, because the majority of my customers are seniors who are moving into assisted living or independent living, and I'm like, they're still alive, they're happy, they just want to get rid of their stuff. The way we go about pricing items is current trend. Furniture right now is very, very hot, and we know who's selling and reselling and who's buying. The retail stores are popping up that resell these things, so they're a lot of our customer base. It is a lot of history when I walk into the house and look at their belongings. I sit down with the families, and then normally it's a kid, and I find out their life story, so I can tell that life story when everybody comes through the house, because people coming to buy want to know what has happened in this house, who the people are, what they did, why they collected cameras, or why they collected skins, or they want to know that story. And it's a helpful sales tool to know what's going on in this house. It's hard for a family to sort through and dispose of their loved one's property if something has happened to them, or if they're moving, they don't want to look back on things. I have great satisfaction because I have great sales that I've disposed of the majority of the items like they've asked me to. I've gotten a higher price than a garage sale. That gives me great satisfaction.
I found so much cool stuff at Michelle's estate sale. She had a real-life Army pit helmet, something I'm pretty sure was a lion's hide, and all kinds of other adventurous stuff.
To learn more about Michelle, look her up on Facebook at 2MS Estate Sales.
You know, seeing everything that those people had at their estate sale made me feel like I need to go on a few more adventures. Maybe go safari hunting, get my own lion skin.
First of all, you couldn't even kill the spider we found in the studio earlier. And secondly, you're not in safari hunting shape just yet.
And that's why next we're stopping in at Primal Life Training so we can get pro ready.
If Sean can't do it, nobody can. So let's see if Stevie can handle it next when Explore Tulsa continues.
Hello friends, it's Dr. Danny for the Danny Beck Chevrolet Clinic. I'm creating a giant sale, great rebates, great selection, huge discounts, generous trade allowances, a little extra trade allowances, and my secret ingredient, which will make a spectacular sale. Cat, you better get here while you still can. Nurse.
I better compare other TV prices on my cell phone. Hey, what are you doing there? Oh, I thought I had a text message or something. No worries. At Video Revolution, we encourage our customers to shop around for the best price. We'll even match it.
For 28 years, Video Revolution has offered service, features, and prices you won't find in a big box store.
You know, you look like Joe Pesci.
Persimmon Hollow Flea Market Village. Shop 16 buildings on 3 acres. Free admission and parking's free too. Open every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Find us 1 block east of 71st and Garnett behind the Salvation Army store.
Hi, I'm David Chapman from C&G Innovations.
And you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Oh, it's going to be really important to stretch out and really be warmed up for this next segment of Explore Tulsa.
If you're an athlete in training for the upcoming season,
or you're just looking for a better alternative to get fit like a pro.
Hold on, killer. Then the answer for you might be with Sean and his team at Primal Life Training.
One of the things that I really enjoyed is just the fact of that anybody really can work out or start. And everybody has their own starting point, so it's just showing them kind of their potential and where they can go. Throughout my whole life, I was always a real little guy. I'm by no means a huge guy now, but I was just able to show myself that if you work hard at something, anything is possible. My name's Sean Garner, and I'm the owner of Primal Life Training. And I was introduced in fitness whenever I was training to become a firefighter. My father-in-law knew that I needed to get in a lot better shape if I wanted to have such a strenuous career. So I began doing weight training and various physical training elements and everything, and really just became very passionate about it as I was trying to improve myself. I just kind of fell in love with the whole idea of starting to be able to train people. So we got the name Primal Life Training just because we wanted to take everybody back to their prime and just to the basic physical elements of just what is training. And so the whole name Primal Life Training is just getting people back to the roots of everything, to where it all started from, just basic functional movement, teaching them how to eat, teaching them how to move properly, and just overall live better, healthier lives. So here at Primal Life Training, we offer two different programs. We have our sports performance program and our adult functional training program. All of the classes and programs go through the same format or cycle of the workout, and it's broken down into 5 parts. We have prime, prep, power, strength, and burn. Prime is where we're gonna foam roll, stretch, activate, get everything loosened up for the workout. Then we're gonna move over to prep, where that's where we're gonna do a lot of corrective exercises. Then we go over to our power section of our workout. And power is very important, obviously, for athletes, but even more so for adults. So in real world terms, power is the ability to get your foot out from underneath yourself whenever you're stepping off that curb, and to be able to brace yourself and walk safely. Then we move over to our strength phase of the workout. Our strength phase, every day we work out, it's a full body workout. We think that it's very important every time that you get here, not to do so much isolated work, but train the whole body. So for our athletes, it's gonna be a lot of weight training, bench press, shoulder press, squats, and deadlifts. For our adult clients, it's that as well, but we have some people that just wanna focus on more body weight stuff, and we always start there with everybody so we can teach them how to move with no weight, and then we can add the resistance component to it. Then finally, we finish out with burn. The burn phase is where we're really gonna melt that fat and get that conditioning aspect of our training program. So it'll be sled pushes, shuttle runs, it might be some sprint intervals on the bike, just anything to kind of really get that heart thumping towards the end of the workout. One thing that we say is community is not a buzzword here, it's who we are. So we not only have a tight-knit community inside our gym, but we also want to help give back to our community. We love the city of Tulsa, and it's been very great to us, and so we want to give back, and we want to see Tulsa become a more healthy and fit community. So we do various things. We have a lot of community service projects that we're involved in. We do things called community workouts, where we bring the public in, open up to anybody, they can come try us out, and we take donations for different charitable organizations. Just anything that we can do just to not only increase the inner community that we have inside, but also to expand everything that we do into the city, and just to really give back, because we're very blessed people, and we just want to pay that forward with all that we do.
What a great facility, and I just like the name, Primal Life Fitness. I just feel more fit saying it.
If you'd like to learn more about Sean and the program his team has to offer, visit PrimalLifeAthlete.com.
Yeah, a workout like that, and I'm ready to take on any kind of monster.
Oh, you might get your wish, because next up we stop in at the American Theater Company, where they just completed work on a production where there were many battles with all kinds of monsters that took place.
Well, the show must go on, and Explore Tulsa does just that next.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get 1 pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my 2-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
At Video Revolution,
we've got today's 3D technology.
Smart TVs. And I can help you pick the one that's a larger size TV.
We handle it all here at Video Revolution.
Now people can get
a 90-inch TV.
Locally owned and operated.
Now coming up on a 30-year anniversary.
Customer service is our priority.
We have our own service center. It just brings back enjoyment to watching TV.
And now it's affordable for everybody.
And we sell fun stuff. It's like toys for big kids.
Customers that come into Video Revolution are blown away.
Persimmon Hollow Flea Market Village. Shop 16 buildings on 3 acres, free admission, and parking's free too. Open every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Find us 1 block east of 71st and Garnett, behind the Salvation Army store.
Hi, I'm Steve Bowling. I'm a native Tulsan, went to the University of Tulsa, played football and baseball there, and a former Major League Baseball player. And you're watching Explore Tulsa.
If you love live theater, then you'll be so glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
That's right, Stevie. For years, the American Theater Company of Tulsa has made its home in several different venues.
But now they have one that they can call their own. And for us, that means we can look forward to all sorts of great theater.
When I was 8, I was living in Germany, and I needed an extracurricular activity. I originally wanted to go take piano lessons. So I had 1 piano lesson, and we got a call after my lesson that my teacher had moved out of the country. After that, they had some drama lessons that were also starting simultaneously, and I got into that and have never looked back. I was, you know, kind of an overweight kid, so sometimes drama allowed me to do things I didn't necessarily feel comfortable doing. I've always kind of been very social, so. But at core, really, I just love stories in any way, shape, or form, and I just love dramatic storytelling.
And her name was Tilly Evans.
ATC's been around for 45, 46 years. When I guess, came into the company, I was in college, and I actually was teaching some of their summer education classes. And I think that was, it was a while ago. It was in the 90s, in the mid-90s. So I moved away for a time, went to graduate school, and came back and found that I had this family of theater professionals that were waiting to invite me back into the fold. This is awesome because, you know, we set our own terms with this place. We can do shows for as long as we like here. We have a dedicated rehearsal space, dedicated classroom space. Before, we were able to make the company run and function, but it was largely off of the largesse of others. Here, it's a place where we can really make it our home and really get back to making ourselves just immersing ourselves in the creativity of theater. I think a lot of the shows that we intend to do in this space will probably be of a different sort than the ones that we would normally do over at the Performing Arts Center. There's going to be a lot of variety. There'll be some musical shows, there'll be cabaret type performances, there will be hopefully some sketch comedy, maybe some live game shows. So we understand that the way that theater is in Tulsa, it's not that people really make plans really far in advance. It's like, well, what's going on this weekend? Well, let's see. What's this happening at ATC Studios? We want to be that event which is going to catch people's interest and bring them down to the space.
And then, okay,
we do have open auditions, so we get some actors from other performances. It is awesome to be able to bring actors that you know, because you kind of know their skill set, and even though you know your skill set, even for this show, Sloopy's one of the main characters, and her role it's a very physical role. So I wanted to select her for the show because I knew what her talents were, but I also wanted to push her in another direction as well. And I think that's kind of cool about developing a theater family. You have people who know what you can do, but also aren't afraid to push you in another direction. I initially was an actor, so I direct like an actor, or I use that to my advantage. What I like about directing is it gives me the ability to shape an idea and really steer the actors, because, you know, the thing about theater is, I know a lot of people, when they think about actors, you know, that's all they think about, but the actors are really just a tool, just like the lights, just like the scene design, to express kind of like the director's overall vision. So I like being the person to come up with a creative vision and then being able to put the pieces in place which are going to bring that vision to life.
Oh, I'd have loved to have been one of those beasts, and she kills monsters.
Oh, no doubt. You would have fit right in. For upcoming performances, auditions, and acting classes, visit AmericanTheaterCompany.org.
Robert, the director, he said that I could really clean up if I were to join the theater.
What he said was you could sweep the green room.
Green sounds like money to me.
Oh, stick around. There's more Explore Tulsa just ahead.
Hello, I'm Joel Reed with Video Revolution, and we're going to show you the new Sony HTST7 surround sound home theater speaker bar. Today, with the new home theater speaker bars, you can have one speaker bar in your home with a wireless subwoofer and give you that full home theater effect. With Sony's new HTST7 speaker bar, you're going to get the speaker bar, a wireless subwoofer, remote control, and a 6-foot optical cable. The speaker bar has 9 surround sound home theater speakers and the wireless subwoofer, and also has Bluetooth connectivity. There's actually 2 ways to hook up the speaker bar. The simplest way is to hook up an optical cable out of the speaker bar into the optical output of your TV. Or you can hook it up with HDMI. The soundbar actually has 3 HDMI inputs, 1 HDMI output. So if you have a lot of different components like a Blu-ray DVD player, a cable box or a satellite box, or even a gaming system, they can all be hooked up into the soundbar at the same time. It also has a simulated 7.1 surround sound. So when you have it hooked up in your living area, it actually sounds like you have rear speakers when you don't. I'm Joel Reed with Video Revolution. Come on in and I'll show you the new Sony HTST7, give you a complete demo, and show you all the other soundbars we have available.
Hi Tulsa, this is Jill Donovan, the owner-designer of Rustic Cuff, and you are watching Explore Tulsa.
Be sure and join us next week when we meet Joe Riddle and listen back in time to his old-time radio show on KCFO.
Thanks to Larry and his crew at Mr. Delivery for making sure our food is just as fresh and hot at home as it is in the restaurant.
Thanks too to Michelle for introducing us to the ins and outs of shopping at 2MS Estate Sales, and to Sean for getting us ready for the big season at Primal Live Fitness.
Plus, thanks to Robert and the performers at the American Theater Company for making live theater a continued part of Tulsa entertainment.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at ExploreTulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
And hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus, remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And Explore Tulsa is also proudly brought to you by Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the 2-pair for a $129 deal with 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show. But we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.